This big picture video is about algebra properties, and that includes a distributive property and properties of addition and multiplication. So we'll start with distributive. And what that means is if you have a number here and then something, say, like this in parentheses, you can distribute the 3. In other words, 3 times x plus 3 times 2. That won't change the value of the expression. So you can multiply there and there. 3 times x is 3x, and then plus 3 times 2, which is 6. So that's a distributive property. And it also works this way. So you have x minus 1, and then a 4 over here. You can distribute like that also. So next we have properties of addition, commutative property, associative, and identity. And I'll put a plus up here for addition. So commutative property of addition, what that means is you can move the order of the numbers when you're adding and it doesn't matter. So for example, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 1. Okay, so with addition you can change the order of the numbers and it will always end up being equal. Associative, associate means like who you're hanging out with. So it doesn't really matter who you hang out with and the values are the same. So here's associative. If you do 1 plus 2 plus 4, and let's say here you have the 2 plus 4 in parentheses, that's the same thing as 1 plus 2 plus 4 with the 1 plus 2 in parentheses. So you can change how the numbers are associated and the answer will always be the same. Identity for addition, 0 plus any number, let me pick 100, equals 100. That's the identity property, where you add something and you're going to get the original number every time. So 0 is the addition identity. Multiplication, commutative property. Does it work for multiplication too? Absolutely. So 3 times 2 times 1 equals 2 times 3 times 1, or any other order you want to use. Associative for multiplication, does that work? You betcha. So let's do 5 times 3 times 4. That's equal to 5 times 3 times 4. How about the identity property for multiplication? What do you multiply any number by to get that same number? Well, it's 1. So 1 times, let's say 100, equals 100. So multiplying by 1, that's the identity. So that is the big picture for this lesson.